Alright, boom. These my back to school tips and tricks and advice for people going to middle school and high school. Now me, I'm going into my 11th grade year in high school, my junior year. So I can say I got a little experience in high school and whatnot, and I basically know the ropes and whatnot. And I for sure know the ropes when it comes to middle school. It ain't nothing to it really, but yeah, so I'm gonna just take y'all through it. Alright, so now all of these they really apply to both middle and high school. So yeah, alright, so it's gonna apply to both of them really, just about all of them. So yeah, alright, first tip, right? My first tip is to establish friendships with as much people as you can. Now, the reason why I say that is just that you should have relationships and just different alleyways and different, I can't think of the word, but like you should have connections with different types of people. Like sometimes you may need this homie, sometimes you may need the other type of homie. Like maybe a nerd homie, you might need some work from them, and maybe you might need to catch a workout with your jock homie or whatever. Like, for example, I'm just paraphrasing and whatnot. But so yeah, you want to establish relationships with like as many people as you can, boys, girls, like everybody, bro. Different ethnic groups, like all different kinds of people, bro. Older kids, younger kids, like all of them, bro. Just get to know people. You never know how that could help you, like throughout your life and through school. So yeah, that's my first tip. Y'all gonna have to excuse me, I'm reading off my notes and whatnot, but yeah. Alright, my second tip is to take elective classes and special classes and just extra classes to get your credits up and to just go into different alleyways. Like I recommend doing sports if you play sports. I recommend you going to different clubs and different types of extra classes and all of that. Now, the extra credits, the classes when it comes to that, for example, me, in middle school I took native speaker Spanish, and which is like advanced Spanish and whatnot. But I took advanced Spanish, right? And see, the key thing is you do gotta pass those classes. Now me, the class wasn't as hard as I thought it was, but I wasn't engaged all the way, so I failed that class. Now back then I wasn't knowing that these classes, they offer credits, and the credits go to your high school progression and whatnot. So the way it works, at least for my district or whatever, it's probably like this for most of y'all, is that you need a certain amount of credits to graduate, right? And you get your credits like after every semester of high school usually, right? But in middle school, you're gonna have some classes like native speaker Spanish, biology, algebra, and classes like that that'll offer you school credits, right? High school credits. And if you get those credits while you're in middle school, it's gonna count towards your high school credits, meaning that you should be able to graduate faster, basically. So it's an opportunity to get ahead of the game while you're still in middle school. So that's a little middle school tip right there. But also, like, do electives in high school, because like I said, it just provides you with different alleyways and different people and just different routes and stuff, and for your fun. Alright, my next tip is don't be too cool for school, bro. Like, I know that's kind of cliche and whatnot, but like don't be too cool for school, bro. I know it's cliche, but like, bro, go to class, get to class on time. Like, you don't want to be one of those few people who don't. Like, it's just a bad impression, and it don't look good, and then a lot of the times there's consequences to it. So just stay in your lane and do what you asked to do. Like, just do the basics, show up to class and get your work done, get out of there. Like, really, school is just about going there, handling your business, and getting out. So that's really all you gotta do, bro. Get in there, handle your business, and get out. Don't be too cool for school, bro. Alright, my next tip is to establish relationships with your teachers and your staff members at school and whatnot. Sure, you can get cool with the janitors and stuff. They probably gonna give you some real advice on God. But yeah, establish them relationships with your staff members and teachers. It can allow you to get a lot more leeway with your teachers and stuff and in your courses, and you know, they can cut you some slack, and it's just good to have those relationships with your teachers. Like, the mutual respect and all that, like a lot of them like to reciprocate it. Now, being cool with them ain't gonna give you like no get out of class free card. Like you still gotta handle your business, but 10 times out of 10, being cool with your teacher is gonna be way more beneficial than not having a good relationship with your teacher. And if you got a bad relationship with your teacher, then you screwed. Like you just gonna mess it up for yourself. My next tip was hygiene. Now you don't want to be that one stanky person walking around the halls, and you don't want to be stanky like trying to talk to somebody and having to sit next to somebody and they just got their nose closed or they just suffering next to you. You can't talk to nobody with no funky breath. You can't stand or sit nobody while your body's stinking. Like you just don't want to be that person, bro. And everybody probably bound to have their day where they just lacking that one day, but like you don't want to have that day. So do your best to not have that day. Now, hey, bro, it's basic hygiene, bro. Take a shower at least once a day. Brush your teeth every day, morning and night, or just a morning if you can, if that's what you must do. Put deodorant on, bro. Put deodorant on. When I was like 11, I didn't want to put deodorant on. I thought, because I got offended by people telling me I need deodorant, but you just need deodorant, bro, like to prevent yourself from stinking and to help you if you are stinking. So get deodorant, antiperspirant, or whatever. Like, yeah, get some deodorant with some antiperspirant in it. The antiperspirant that's gonna stop you from sweating or whatever. And it's usually in the deodorant. Look at your deodorant label, and it's gonna say antiperspirant if that's what it got in it. But you just can't be stanky trying to talk to nobody and bro. Like people be done talked about you and all type of things, bro. And I done had my days, but you just don't want to have them days, bro. It's not a good feeling. Oh God. And if you do sports or PE, hey, I know most schools don't got shower curtains or something. At least keep a stick of deodorant in your bag, bro. If you can shower. Most of the time, people just do it in their underwear. Do what you gotta do, bro. I'm just telling y'all what it is. All right, my next tip: get your work done as soon as possible, bro. Like the day you get it should be the day you getting it done. That's gonna help you with your productivity, and it's gonna help you relax. Like after you get it done, because you don't want to lay down and just be thinking about, oh, I gotta do this work. Like you don't want to have that in the back of your head, but you just want to get it out the way. So be productive, bro. Like as soon as you get your work, get it done. I don't care if it's a project and your teacher give you 2 weeks to do it, bro. Like get it done within the first 5 days or something. Like yeah, and if you ain't get it, and I know you might be a procrastinating person like me. Oh, I'll wait till the 5th day to do it. All right, then if you don't get it done within them 5 days, then you gotta get it done by the 6th day. All of it, like sure, like be productive, bro. You want to get all your work out the way. That's all it is to it for real. All right, my next tip. Like, I don't mind being that person. I know it might be cliche too, but like, don't do drugs, bro. Like, I know that might sound funny. I know it might sound obvious to some people, but a lot of the people that you see smoking and drinking and stuff, when they was younger, they told themselves they would never do that, and look at them now, like they just got caught up in it. But usually, that all starts when people be like just experimenting. Like, I done seen it with my own eyes. Like my middle school had like a nicotine epidemic where folks was just vaping all the time, bro. Like folks just started vaping, trying to be cool and whatnot, and a lot of them they got hooked from it. Like shoot, like they addicted now to this day, high school, and they probably gonna be addicted for the rest of their life. Being real, like you don't want to be that person, bro, having to depend on some smoke that's not even like good for your body, and you don't want to be that person. Like I recommend you don't do weed either. Now weed ain't as harmful or whatever, but okay, now they say it's not addictive, but people still tend to be dependent on it, if it makes sense. Like they will still depend on it, and people will say like they're not addicted. Oh, I'm not addicted, woo. But at the end of the day, like they would be like, oh, I could quit right now if I really wanted to. Well, or I could quit for a whole month. Well, if you weren't addicted, in my opinion, like you could go the rest of your life without it, to be honest. Like when it comes to substances, like or an addiction, like if you ain't really addicted, just be able to put it down altogether. And see, a lot of people can't do that because they really addicted, bro. Like just being real. But I recommend you don't experiment or nothing like that, bro. Like I still ain't experimented with nothing yet, bro. But being like 16, bro, in Houston and whatnot, and really just about everywhere, bro, I ain't gonna lie, like you the minority if you don't do drugs, bro. Like everybody smoking weed, everybody, like I swear to God, bro. So don't be experimenting and nothing like that, but try to stay away from that. I get it, things happen, but just try your best to stay away from that. I got all the reasons in the world to blow weed, but ain't nobody seen me doing that, bro. I swear to God. Boom. Okay, my next tip is don't get into romantic relationships. Now, me, I've only been in one. I ain't gonna lie, like, and that was last year, 2022. And I ain't gonna lie, that was like a horrible experience, bro. And I know it was a story, like, what happened. It's not a common occurrence, but some of the things that did happen, it happens to just about everybody who takes place in relationships in school, bro. And I ain't gonna get into the story on this video or nothing. I'm gonna for sure get to it in the future. But because that's a story for the ages, not even lying. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. Kids, they gonna be young. They gonna be trying different people. They gonna be experimenting. Like they just want to mess around with other people. To be real, like they see something that they like, they gonna hop on that. Most of the time, like even if they committed to somebody and stuff like that. And it's like as time goes on, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Love seems like it's not real no more. Like I don't know, like it's less real love out there in the world. But you can go ahead and get in a relationship if you want to. But when things go left, like you can't say I ain't warned you, bro. Like I told you, like you can mess around or whatever, but committing to somebody, well, it's a difference really. Like you can't expect to mess around with a whole lot of people then someone commit to you. But by committing to someone, they still probably gonna mess around with other people, if that makes sense. But and that's why I would stay out of like all type of romantic relationships in general, even if y'all don't got a label on it, bro. Well, do your best to stay away from a label, but even if y'all doing things without a label, bro, trouble can still come your way, not even lying. So just try to stay away from that, bro. You gonna be good on your own, I promise you. Like you might get lonely, but you just gotta learn how to find peace within that, bro. Like being real. But yeah, stay away from drama too, bro. Like don't nobody need no extra drama in their life. Don't nobody like. And as far as drama can go, bro, you don't need all that going on in your life, bro. Cause stuff will get real, bro. Drama ends up with people dying sometimes. Drama ends up with people going to jail and stuff. Getting kicked out of school. Like, you don't want to go to no alternative school or nothing like that, bro. You might meet some kids like you, but, like, it ain't really no good up in there for real, bro. And I ain't even been, but I ain't trying to go, bro. Like, yeah. My next tip related to this last one, like, with the drama, bro. Don't get into fights and then criminal trouble, bro. This mainly going out to the females, bro, because being in mainly middle school, it's always some females fighting, man. If you go into middle school, you're gonna see. If you've been to middle school, you've seen it with your own eyes, not even lying. And it's still like that in high school too, but I done seen more fights with dudes too. But you don't need none of that extra stuff now, unless somebody just straight up disrespect you and you really need to be on that time. Like sometimes it is worth it, like to get into it just for your respect and stuff like that. Like, you know, and sometimes you might need to preserve your image. Like you just can't look like no chump, bro. Like you can't let nobody make a fool out of you. But for some minor something that ain't worth it, bro, you gotta stay away from that. Just being real, bro. Just stay away from that altogether, bro. You don't need none of that extra trouble. You don't need to be committing no crimes. You need to stay away from all type of trouble, because it's gonna bite you in your butt, like down the line, bro. So you don't need to be doing none of that, bro. All right, my next tip is save your money, bro. Stack your bread up. You know, it's cool to starve some days and go hungry for a lunch period or something like that. To stack your bread up, bro. Like, it's cool to go hungry, to let your money accumulate, because, like, as time goes on, bro, those $2, that $1, $3, shoot, even that pocket change, bro, it's gonna stack up. Next thing you know, you're gonna have you a little lump sum or whatever, like, and you can get something with more significance than, like, a bag of chips, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie, all them times you hit up that vending machine or something like that, it's adding up, bro. I ain't gonna lie, like, that money adds up. So just stack your bread, bro. I promise you it's gonna be worth it, especially if you don't got no job and no income. But you better pinch every penny you got, not even lying, because that money don't come too often, bro. So stack your bread up, my guy. You gonna be good. All right, my next tip is for my people like in early high school, like 9th grade. Bro, go ahead, if you or your folks got some money laying around, go ahead and get into driving school, bro. Like, go ahead and get your permit and try to get your license and whatnot. Like me, I was trying to get mine as soon as I turned 16. My folks procrastinated on me, and I'm finna actually be 17 and some change, and I'm gonna be getting my license in like 4 months after I'm 17, bro. Like, that's really whack to me. So, bro, like, just keep on nagging your folks. I ain't gonna lie, if they got the bread, then you got no excuse, bro. Go get your license. If you got an extra car or something, you're gonna be able to drive yourself around. You don't need to be asking your folks to be whipping you around places. You know, they gonna be getting older. Like, you don't nobody wanna feel dependent on nobody for real. Maybe a girl, but a dude, like, as a dude, as a man, bro, you shouldn't really want to feel dependent on somebody. So try to get your independence early on, bro. And most of that come with whipping yourself around and getting your own whip and stuff like that. I promise you. So yeah. All right, my second to last tip is work out, bro. Like, build your body up. I ain't been working out. You see my joint little, bro. My joint little. Well, the camera ain't doing it justice anyway, but work out, bro. Like, as soon as you turn like 12, 13, like your hormones kicking in, you're gonna be able to build muscle and all that, bro. Like, yeah, you're gonna be able to build muscle and stuff like that. Like, you're gonna be able to get your figure in shape, and you know, folks gonna rock with that, bro. Like, if you try to mess with a female and you a little cut, you got a little bit of size to you or a little bit of definition, and you just cut like that, like it got nothing to do but benefit you. And not even like when it comes to other people, but just your health and stuff. Like, you're gonna be healthy and whatnot, you're gonna be in shape and all that, and that's necessary to living a healthy life. Like, that's just a general life tip, bro. And I said second to last tip, but another tip for my black homies, or really all my homies, but don't get no high top fade, bro. This ain't no high top because I grew out my sides and I got a little taper now. But I'm gonna put a picture up on the screen, bro. Like, I seen this picture today. It's an old picture. It's like 2 years old, but my barber posted it like the other week, bro. And bro, like, look at how high my fade is, bro. Like, look at how ugly I look. And imagine if I actually had some hair right there where it's all like, I ain't know I really look like that, bro. Like, I was really walking around looking crazy, bro. Like, and that was so surreal to me today. But don't get no high top, bro. Like, get a taper. I don't care if it's a high taper, mid taper, low taper, like, or just get a full head of hair or something, bro. Like, just don't have all the back of your head showing, bro. Cause 9 people out of 10 people gonna look better with more hair on their head. So yeah. My last tip, bro. Drink water, bro. Like, when you're not hydrated, you're gonna be breaking out. And my camera. When you're not hydrated, you're gonna be breaking out. You just gonna be unhealthy in general, bro. But when you flushing your body and your system with water, you're gonna look a lot healthier. You're gonna fill out more. Like, you just gonna be more healthy overall. Your skin gonna be glowing. See, I got this light on me, but you know, your skin gonna be glowing. Your hair gonna grow. Like, you just gonna be straight overall. So drink your water, bro. But I ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer. That's my video. And yeah, I'm out. Check out my other videos. Like this video, subscribe, all that. Yeah, but I'm out.